Hello, my name is Dusty King. I'm one of the founding members of King and King PLC. We're located in Jackson, Tennessee, and a substantial part of our legal practice deals with family law and family related issues such as divorce, child custody, child support, and adoptions. Today, we're going to begin a series on the permanent parenting plan in the state of Tennessee. My goal is to go through the various provisions of the parenting plan and explain what type of information we're looking for to make it a little easier when you're taking a look at it and trying to determine what is going to be an appropriate parenting plan for you and your children. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the permanent parenting plan and scroll to the top here. This is the standard form permanent parenting plan. Now, you'll find this on the state of Tennessee Department of Children's Services website, but each attorney tends to make a few modifications here and there, and so this one has been modified by King and King, and it's typically what we use. So looking at this first page, you've got some basic information here at the top. The court's going to be whether it's juvenile court if you're not married, or chancery court, circuit court in some areas, or even general sessions court in a few counties. It's just the court that the case is pending. The county speaks for itself. It's the county that the parties reside in or where the case is being heard. The plan is either going to be proposed by one of the two parties, agreed upon by the parties, or ordered by the court, and you would check the box as indicated, whichever is appropriate. The plaintiff is the person who is filing the lawsuit or filing for example, for divorce, and that can either be the mother or the father, and you would indicate which one. And the defendant is the person defending the lawsuit, so that would also be, obviously the other one. Whoever's not filing it, the other parent's going to be the defendant. This paragraph here is some standard language that's in the permanent parenting plan, which is essentially saying that the parties are going to do the best they can to get along with one another and to create a loving, stable, consistent, and nurturing relationship with the child. And we're going to try to make this as easy on the child as we can. We're not going to talk bad about the other parent or the other parent's family members, and we're going to try to encourage the child to have a good, loving relationship with both parents and both families. And then this section is simply, is this a new plan? Does this modify an existing parenting plan? And then if so, what date was that plan entered? Or does it modify an existing order? And if so, when was that entered? And then in this section, you'll simply put the children's names and their date of births. So that's just the general, just the very beginning information. And to try to keep these in bite-sized pieces, we'll move on to another video for the actual parenting schedule. But again, this is some initial information that's going to be needed in the permanent parenting plan. Again, my name's Dusty King. I'm one of the attorneys at King and King PLC, and if you are if you need a parenting plan, I would strongly recommend that you seek the advice of an attorney in your area, mainly because you want someone in your area because they're going to be more familiar with the tendencies of the judges that you're maybe in front of. There are some judges that favor more of an equal parenting time arrangement, and others that think that's too much back and forth for the child. So go talk to an attorney. As I tell folks, attorneys are people too. We're just a little crankier. But go talk to an attorney, and if you need us, feel free to contact us. Our phone number is area code 731-664-6864. You can check us out on the website at www.kingplc.com, and we're also on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to check out the remaining series on the permanent parenting plan.